So today, folks, I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about taking your Garrett AT Pro in the freshwater streams, creeks, or rivers, ponds, dams, you name it. Freshwater. Today I'm going to show you everything I use when I go in the water, and hopefully it'll help you and save you some time trying to figure some of this out, because believe me, it was not easy learning the hard way in some of these situations and scenarios that I've been thrown in. So I'm going to give you a little rundown of my equipment, and I'm going to give you a few little hints on what I did wrong and what you should do, and let's get started. Alright, so let's start with some equipment here. So what do I have here that I can show you? Well, for starters, I have the AT Pro, obviously. The thing you're going to want to use for the AT Pro coil-wise is the small coil, the 5x8 coil. Let me tell you why. It is going to be so easy compared to the bigger coil to move the thing through the water that you're going to want to use the small one. The big one works, or you just can't get in the small little crevices of the bedrock and things that you're going to be wanting to look for or be into. And the water resistance against it is a lot less than the big coil, so it just makes it easier to use in the water. So get the small coil if you must. That is one of the big things you're going to want to have. Let's see here. Let's stick with the AT Pro. So what I typically do, and sorry about the shadows, I have a safety line. I call it a safety line because I will be freaking out if my Garrett AT Pro floats away. All I did was I have a little rubber gasket I attached to the AT Pro, and I have this little safety string and a piece of Velcro on the end of it, and I wrap around my belt or my bag, and that keeps the AT Pro from floating away. You're going to want the waterproof headphones. Now there's a bunch of them out there, different types you can buy that are waterproof. I tried the Grey Ghost Amphibians. I had issues with the volume on the set that I had. I don't know if it was a fluke with the ones I had, but I took them back. These work just fine. You just don't have any volume control, which a lot of guys that's what we've been complaining about a lot. But the tone in the headphones is a lot different than the regular headphones, so it'll be a little different that you'll have to get used to. But still, they work fine, and I've learned to like them, so they work. All right, so when you're in the water, you're going to want to get a good pair or a pair of gloves that have some sort of rubber around them. Here's why. You're going to dig up glass, and you don't want to get cut. You're going to dig up sharp metal. You don't want to get cut. These things give you some level of protection, so you're good. You can buy them at Home Depot, Lowe's. They're not expensive. They usually last a couple trips, and then the rubber wears through, so throw them away, then get a new pair. Another necessity that you're going to want to have is a set of goggles. A lot of guys wear the full face goggles. I don't. I just don't like them because they're bulky and I hate carrying them. So I will a simple pair of just eye goggles. They work for me. Some people, like I said, use the bigger ones. These clips, I have a bunch of them, as you can see, different sizes. Just what I had laying around the house. Those are what I clamp my AT Pro to. Or what else do I clamp? I have my camera I clamp to it. I have a lot of other stuff, so I use these a lot. And you're going to want if you don't, but you're going to want to buy the Garrett AT or Garrett Pro Pointer AT. That's the new waterproof Pro Pointer they came out with. Let me tell you, that thing is a godsend. I'm so glad they came out with this thing. But you're going to want to also put a safety rope or string to it. I just have I picked up some I have some old fishing line at home, fly line that I used. I didn't want a lot of rope getting in my way, so this works really well. It floats, and it's orange, so I can see it if I do lose it, so that helps. You can see I have a pick that I bring with me. I picked this up earlier in the spring. It's called the Garrett Retriever 2. I'm on the fence whether I like it. The thing I don't like about it is it's very, I guess, dark in color, so when you drop it in the water, and if you're not paying attention, you will lose it. is not something you'll easily find again once you're in deep water. So what I may do, just to make myself a little bit more happy about it, is I may wrap some fluorescent orange tape around the handle or something that will make it a little less prone to be lost. And on the back end of this is why I really got it. Some guys out there have made their own picks and put magnets on. I actually have tried to do like a walking stick with a magnet. It works okay too, but you're going to want something you want to dig with. So I tried this, but it comes with a magnet, a high-powered magnet or a rare earth magnet or whatever they call it. I don't know how many pounds of pull this thing has. I think it has like 60, but it'll do the job for you. You can buy them. You can buy other magnets that have over 100 pounds of pull and whatnot. I haven't had a need to find or haven't found anything yet that I needed to pull up something that heavy. Some guys who find the Civil War artifacts and shells, that stuff's buried deep in the mud, and when you have that kind of pull, you can pull those out pretty easy. But this is the Garrett Retriever 2. So far it's working alright. Like I said, I'm just going to attach a line to it or wrap some tape around it to make it easier to find when I drop it. I have a bag I also bring. I have my normal Garrett AT Pro bag it comes with, or whatever the bag they call it. The only thing different I did with it was I punched a few holes in the bottom. The reason why you're going to want to do that is because your bag's going to fill up with water, and then for all that hard work that you've spent finding all those cool things in the water, they will float away on you if you're not watching. So the holes in the bag actually help the bag drain and water flow through it, so it doesn't fill up with water and a big air bubble in there, and it's just kind of annoying when you're underwater. Knee pads, some people like them, some people don't. I wear them just because when you're not in deep water and you're kneeling down a lot, your knees get rubbed pretty raw if you don't have something like these. So I wear them and they work pretty good. So I think that's about it for the equipment I use. Let's see, did I forget anything else? So in the freshwater, here's how I have my setup. Not sure if you can see this or not. It's kind of a little bit of a glare. Let me try something else here. So the eye discrimination, as you can see, I have it at 23. Your sensitivity's all the way up, and I'm in Pro Mode 0. So full power. I find this to be the best way to do it in freshwater. I've followed the lead of others who have done this as well. This is my recommendations for detecting in freshwater. Well, that's it for the video. Hopefully you liked it, and until next time, thanks for watching. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I'm always looking for new subscribers to the channel, and there'll be more coming. Again, thanks for watching, and until next time, see ya. Pads. Some people wear them, some people don't. Let me tell you. I just realized right now that I have one on backwards. So there you go. A little blooper for the camera already. Water, you're going to want to buy the Garrett waterproof headphones. There's a couple of other types of headphones out there you can buy. The Grey Goose, yeah, I'm thinking about drinking tonight. The Grey Ghost. I hope you liked the video. These are the things that I've learned from other people over the years, and I would like to say nothing. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I lost my train of thought.